AVM Bernardo Slaughterhouse, the Bacolod City amateur engaged in slaughtering services are committed to provide quality, efficient, and reliable slaughtering services to the people of Bacolod and other neighboring provinces with the utmost care of our environment, health, and safety of our people. For clean, fast, and reliable slaughtering, please contact AVM Bernardo Slaughterhouse at Barangay Handumanan, Bacolod City. For more information, contact Glory D. Cometa, Manager, or Michelle Oberas at telephone numbers 449-2992 or 446-2913. Transparency believes that government is instituted for the common good, for the protection, safety, prosperity, and happiness of the people, and not for profit, honor, or private interest of any one man, family, or class of men. MSM Media Services, in cooperation with Sky Cable Bacolod, present Transparency. Transparency, a one-hour talk show that will enlighten and inform the public on current and relevant events of the day. Transparency features interview with newsmakers, tourism, health, sports, education, among others. Transparency is a crusade against corruption, injustices, and criminalities in society. And now, your host.
It's been 24 hours, I need more hours with you. You spent the weekend getting even. Ooh. We spent the late nights making things right between us.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now be seated. A fun-filled and exciting evening is awaiting all of us today. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Kurt Sobrano. I'll be your host for this evening. And of course, together with me is another very beautiful host.
Hello, good evening everyone. I am Crisella Jean R. Marcian.
And of course, we'd like to welcome you to a very, very happy 32nd anniversary Casino Filipino Bacolod. Wow, it's a great afternoon for all of us, to our guests. Good afternoon, or should I say good evening, to everyone who's here. Please do come in and find your seats. And CJ, I think we have something in store for everyone right now.
Okay, to start with, let us all welcome our officer in charge, Mr. Rafael B. Paterno Jr., to his opening remarks.
A round of applause, please.
Sabi nga dun sa internal marketing program natin, game na ba kayo? Game na! Parang hindi pa eh. Game na ba tayo? Game na! Anyway, happy 32nd anniversary, Bacolod. This is my first anniversary dito sa Bacolod. I'm here for 10 months now. Sabi nga nila, ang ginawa natin is magic. We changed the look of Bacolod because nagkaisa tayo and we're having fun while doing it. But before I proceed, magsabi na remarks, we would like to acknowledge the presence of SVP Edwin Bermudez, sir. Representing our COO and Mr. Regino, sir. Welcome to Bacolod. Representing our chairman, Ma'am Lisette from Bacolod. Maayong gabi. 32nd year, no? 32nd year. Ang tagal na sa pagcor. I've been in the gaming industry for 38 years. Bacolod is magical. Bilib na bilib ako sa Bacolod. Full of fun. Talagang grabe. Tonight will be a special night. You know why? Because this is the first time that the board approved a budget para dito sa anniversary natin. Palakpakan natin ang top management. May awarding tayong gagawin later para dun sa naka 20 years at sa mga model employees natin. All of you are winners. We're going to give away certificates. So again, maraming salamat. This is your night. This is your 32nd year anniversary. Palakpakan natin ulit ang Bacolod. Thank you. Abawi ako. Nakalimutan ko. Palakpakan natin yung entertainment. Magbibigay sa atin ng tagline. Si Sir Bong Quintana. Sir, maayong gabi. I love you. Mamaya, usap tayo.
Once again, thank you so much, Sir Rafael. Once again, as we begin our recognition and awarding ceremony, we'd like to call on stage the following officers. We begin with the pagcor Chief of Staff, Mr. Alberto Regino Jr.
Next is Attorney Lizette Mortal, our Vice President of EPQMG.
Of course, we have our SVP, Mr. Edwin Bermudez.
Our OIC, Rafael B. Paterno Jr.
From SBAM, we have Javier Mario Don.
And Mr. Jose Maria Ochon, our Branch Human Resource Officer.
Let's give them a big round of applause, please. With that, we'd also like to call to the center Mr. Jose Marciano Bautista.
SCM of CF Iloilo.
Yes, sir, please do join us. All right, and as our officers are there, we would like to begin with the presentation of our nominees for the Model Employee.
To start with, Certificate of Recognition is presented to for having been nominated as Model Employee for the period of July 1, 2017 to June 30, 2018, given this 30th day of August 2018 during CF Bacolod's 32nd branch anniversary celebration at El Teatro, 15 Locson Street, Bacolod City.
And of course, this is signed by no other than our branch administration manager. We have Javier Mario Don, and of course our officer in charge, Mr. Rafael Paterno Jr. Let's begin with our candidates for the Model Employee 2018, starting off with our Slot Machine Division. Our Slot Service Assistant to Mr. John Tapleras.
Next, under Surveillance Division, our CCTV operator, Javali A. Allo.
All right, let's give him a big round of applause, please. Up next, once again,
Mr. Javali A. Allo, our CCTV operator.
And of course, while he is having his picture taken, we'd like to call on from the Administrative Division, Marketing Staff 1, we have Mary April Lawrence Concepcion.
External Security Section, our security guard, Marshal V. Harka Jr.
While Mr. Marshall is having his picture taken, up next we'd like to call on from our Treasury Division, one of our tellers. We have Romeo Brito Jr.
Next, under Gaming Division, our Dealer 3, Oliver C. Sumera.
And last but not the least, joining our set of candidates, we have from the Internal Security Section, our security staff one, we have Miss Raisulin Jose.
Our winner of Model Employee 2018, may we please call Miss Diana Dizon, Senior HR Account Assistant, and our OIC Rafael Paterno.
And the certificate is given to for having been chosen as the model employee for this 2018 for the period of July 1, 2017 to June 30, 2018. Given this 30th day of August 2018 during CF Bacolod's 32nd branch anniversary celebration. Sir?
The model employee for 2018, wala bang drum roll? Yes. Oliver C. Somera from Gaming Division.
Once again, congratulations to our model employee and our model employee candidates. To our officers, please remain on stage as we now begin with our model supervisor.
Certificate of recognition is presented to for having been nominated as model supervisor for the period of July 1, 2017 to June 30, 2018. Given this 30th day of August 2018 during CF Bacolod's 32nd branch anniversary celebration at Theater 15, Lacson Street, Bacolod City.
Our first candidate is from the Slot Machine Division, the Assistant Slot Operation Assistant. We have John Hortillosa.
Surveillance Officer, Mr. Arnold C. Suarez.
On stage, we have from the Administrative Division, our senior nurse, we have Ronald Alan Maristela.
Security Section, Security Guard Supervisor 1, Mr. Romeo M. Abad.
From the Treasury Division, our Treasury Officer, we have Mr. Eric Castellano.
Mr. Rex Nicoico. Our candidates, we have from the Internal Security Section, our Internal Security Supervisor, we have Jose Joey Wanzi.
We know
let's give our model supervisor candidates a big round of applause, please.
And of course, to please announce for our winner, may we please call again Mr. Rafael B. Paterno.
And of course, to give the certificate for having been chosen as the model supervisor for 2018 for the period of July 1, 2017 to June 30, 2018, given this 30th day of August 2018 during Casino Filipinos Bacolod's 32nd branch anniversary celebration.
And the winner is, the model supervisor for 2018 is Mr. Rex Nicoyco.
Again, let's give it up for our moral supervisor for 2018. And of course, we'd like to thank you all to our candidates. Thank you so much. You may now, of course, be seated. But of course, to our officers, we like to see you on stage because we are going to celebrate some more. We will be recognizing our 20 years of service, our employees who have served for 20 years. All right, first up, let's begin with our security staff 1. We have Miss Maricar Chico. Date time was January 13, 1997.
Next is our senior accounting assistant, Mrs. Asuncion Montoyo, to be escorted by Mr. Noe. Date hire January 31, 1997.
For 20 years of service, please give it up for Mr. Estefen Gallo, our teller, to be accompanied by his wife, Miss Jackie. Date hired was on February 14, 1997. A very happy Valentine's Day to you, sir.
Next is our Assistant Treasury Officer, Ricardo Madrid III, date hired February 28, 1997, to be escorted by Miss Janina D.
Up next, we have also from our Assistant Treasury Officer, we have Miss Mary Grace Farren, to be accompanied by her son, Mr. Simone Miguel. Miss Farren was hired on March 17, 1997.
Seems they all just stay together.
sway like wind in the farmland trees. And you know that it always is.
Next of our loyalty awardee is Mr. Jose Panaligan Jr., our accounting staff, date hired June 6, 1997.
Up next, from one of our tellers, we have Mr. Rock Lavente, which was hired on August 3, 1997.
And last but not the least, let us all welcome one of our tellers, Mr. Humphrey Cesaron, date hired November 20, 1997.
All right, once again, let's give it up for our loyalty awardees for 20 years. To our officers, thank you so much. I know it's been a long stand, but hey, it's now time to go back to our seats. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We don't want you to stand too long.
An appreciation speech on behalf of Batch 1997 to be given by Ms. Mary Grace Farron, Assistant Treasury Officer.
Let's give Miss Mary Grace a big round of applause, please.
Senior Vice President Edwin S. Bermudez, Chief of Staff Alberto O. Rufino Jr., Attorney Lisette F. Mortel, Vice President, Executive Program and Quality Management Group, Mr. Elmir Bicantana, Assistant Vice President, Entertainment Department. Board of Directors, OICs, Rafael Bobby Paterno, Jose Maria Bautista, officers, fellow Pagcorians and guests, good evening. Standing before you is a 20-year-old model. Hindi ng isang kotse, hindi ng isang appliance, kundi ng isang pagcorian. Much can be said about 20-year-old models. Gaya ng isang coaching 20 years old na, may maririnig ka ng lumalagit-lit. May sari-saring tunog, iba't ibang klaseng yupi at gasgas. At marami ka na rin dapat i-repair. Pero higit sa lahat, marami na itong sinuong. It has taken a beating that no brand new vehicle could put a stake on. I became a pagcorian at 24. So after 20 years in the service, that makes me, you do the math. But what did they say about life? That it's not the years in your life, but the life in your years. My 20 years in pagcor was not a walk in the park. There were times when I reached crossroads that had me questioning whether staying put or leaving would prove most beneficial to my family. Or how else would you respond to a daughter's queries when she tells you, "Mom, you're going to be transferred again. Dapat andito ka malapit sa amin. Hindi mo ba alam sa age ko nito? Vulnerable kami sa depression. Alam mo, Mom, during my darkest hour, you are my light." In moments like this, I would think to myself, how can I beam my light to those who need it most when I am far and away? I'm sure some, if not most of pagcorians here tonight went through what I have gone through as a mother. When I had to leave my 4-month-old baby dahil sa destino, the boy is now 12 years old and have lovingly obliged to escort me tonight to represent the man of the house who cannot be with us tonight. Thank you, Oni. In everything, give thanks. I don't know exactly where in the Bible is that directive written, but one thing I know, I am grateful, truly grateful for the doors that have opened up for me when I became a pagcorian, for the opportunity, economic or otherwise, that being here all these years afforded me. Kaya kahit patuloy ang pag-aabang nating lahat sa isang bagay na pare-pareho nating inaasam, at alam naman natin na ginagawa ng paraan, I continue to be grateful. There are plenty of reasons to be grateful if we just look hard enough. The love of family, enduring friendship, vibrant health, the pleasure of gustatory delights, seeing your children grow up into fine individuals, witnessing the hand of God in situations both great and small, and tonight's celebration. So, in behalf of the other 20-year awardees, I wish to thank our management na umabot sa amin na acknowledgement na ito, that we are being celebrated for having stayed put, for being loyal. Like old cars, we may be rickety, but we are made of sterner stuff. Naaalala niyo pa ba yung kotseng gawa ng Toyota noong araw? Ganoon kami, matibay, maaasahan, pwedeng ibangga sa pader, at yung pader ang mabibiyak. Congratulations, fellow pagcorians and fellow loyalty awardee. And happy anniversary, CF Bacolod. Thank you very much and good evening.
Once again, thank you so much, Miss Mary Grace Fine. Wow. There you have it, partner. We have an appreciation speech for our 20 years of service of batch 1997. And speaking of 20 years, we now move on to 25 years of service. Here we go. First up, we have from the General Services, our technician, we have Mr. Leo Engada.
Next is our teller, Mr. Rector Mamerto.
Also our teller, we have Mr. Bromeo Brito Jr.
Our pit manager, Mrs. Cordura Maria Paz.
We have our senior gaming assistant, Ellen Villegas.
Our senior gaming assistant as well, Jennifer Moncada.
And of course, last but not the least, to join our batch of 25 years, we have the assistant slot technical officer, we have Edwin Bongoy. A big round of applause to our pagcorians who have been in service for 25 years.
Grabe, 25 years is such a long period of time. Next, 30 years in service, let us all welcome Human Resource Officer, Mr. Jose Maria Ochoa.
We have one of our lady guards. We have Victoria Parcia or Parsha.
Another lady guard, Ma'am Esperanza Roque.
We have our senior gaming assistant, Maria Sheila Paderna.
A senior gaming assistant, Catalina Renata Villanueva.
We have our gaming staff too. We have Mary Jenilyn Sanglap.
Our slot manager, Mr. Dandy Tupas.
Also, one of our slot managers, we have Judigario Hugo.
And last but not the least, our assistant slot operations officer, Joel Aldi Varillas.
Once again, let's give a big round of applause to our pagcorians who have been in service for 30 years. Whether it's 20 years, 25, 30, or how many years, there is so much love in our work here at Pagcor and Casino Filipino Bacolod. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause, please. And of course, CJ, with such a wonderful event, I think there should be something better for all of us. That's why we would like to call onto the stage our acting senior branch administration manager, Mr. or should I say, Honorable Raymond Gatuslao, together with our BMP members and Pagcor corporate officers, to please approach the stage for our anniversary cake presentation and wine toasting.
Okay, we'll call on our OIC, Sir Bobby, our SVP, Sir Edwin, Ma'am Lisette, Sir Alberto, pare, hindi ka lusot. Ang galing ka dito. L. Fisher, Resident Manager, Baker Alcantara, BNP members, please. As we again blow our cake, as we celebrate our 32nd anniversary. Also, may I request everyone to please hold on to their goblet with wines as we do our wine toasting. Sir Bong Quintana, halina kayo dito. Sir Bong, halina dito, sir.
I think it would be best for Sir Bong to join our officers on stage. How about that, guys?
Yes, Sir Bong.
I think we should add more wine for Sir Bong. How about that?
Okay, first may request Sir Bobby to please blow our cake for our 32nd anniversary. Siyempre, boss, ikaw yun. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, wish for the branch. Okay. Let's hold our goblets and say, cheers!
All right. Once again, happy 32nd anniversary Casino Filipino Bacolod. To our officers, thank you so much. It would be better if you finished your wine, but thank you so much.
For how many years, Casino Filipino Bacolod has been the home of all the pagcorians here in Bacolod, and as well as
While you are having your dinner, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's going to be a long line. That's why we would like to call on stage our acting CSM, Mr. Alfredo Yabut Jr. And of course, to join him, we have attorney Lizette Mortel for something very, very special.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've honored, tonight we have already honored our awardees for 20, 25, and 30 years. Now, this time we will be honoring a gentleman who has, his journey in pagcor was very, very adventurous and very exciting. Although his tenure here has fallen short of 1 year, nevertheless, he has filled a very, very fantastic life as a pagcorian. Now he will be venturing into a different field. Can we all please welcome Mr. Raymond Gatuslao. Award of recognition presented to Raymond T. Gatuslao, Senior Branch Marketing Officer. In behalf of our leadership, commitment, dedication, and passion for improving the welfare of Casino Filipino Bacolod. Thank you for always being a caring and compassionate officer. You brought the best in us. We wish you success and happiness on your future endeavor, given this 30th day of August, the year 2018. Alam ko gutom na sila, pero can you please spare us about a few sentences?
Anyway, thank you, sirs. Thank you, boss. Thank you, management. Thank you to pagcor. You know, you made my 24 years worthwhile with all the memories and everything. I don't want to cry, okay? Thank you also because pagcor made me who I am now. Thank you for all the support, for the love, for all the challenges we face together, for all the success that we also achieved together. Thank you so much, Ma'am Lisette. Thank you so much. No? To all the previous managements, to the present management, salamat po. Sir Victor, salamat din sa inyong suporta from the hotel side. Salamat po. Sa lahat, thank you. I hope to see you more after my tenure with pagcor. Salamat po sa inyo lahat. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be honoring a person who has had this journey in the casino industry for more than 38 years, but only 10 years here in, 10 months here in Bacolod. Can we call on our OIC, Mr. Rafael B. Paterni Jr. The award of recognition presented to Rafael B. Paterni Jr., officer in charge, on behalf of the leadership, commitment, dedication, and passion for improving the welfare of Casino Filipino Bacolod. Thank you for always being a caring and compassionate officer. You brought the best in us, given this 30th day of August, 2018.
Anyway, I give this back to all the employees of Bacolod. Kundi dahil sa inyo, hindi mangyayari ito. Maraming salamat. It's really magic. So let's have fun. Thank you.
Once again, let's give a big round of applause to our awardees for this evening. Thank you so much, and once again, thank you so much, Attorney Lizette, and of course, Mr. Yabo. Thank you so much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as you are enjoying your meals, we will continue with our program as soon as everyone has dined. To the faces of glitz and glamour. All right, here we go. Tonight we'll be having different performances from the different departments here at Casino Filipino Bacolod. But before that, we'd like to read to you the mechanics and criteria for judging. Here we go. Each department will be given a maximum of 10 minutes per presentation of their assigned music icon.
The order of appearance is as follows: Treasury, slot machine, gaming, security, surveillance, and admin.
The use of props and effects that may cause danger to the participant and the audience is strictly prohibited. As we begin with tonight's program, before our first presenter, we will first have a special number from our BMP members.
Our very
applause, please. again, let's give it up for our Treasury Department.
na. Sige na, sige na. Kung naman ikaw na talaga, pangarap ko sa ating vida. Kailan kaya kita maiis ko? Kailan kaya kita maako? Kailangan ko ang iyong labi. Kailangan ko ang iyong whiskey. Kailan kaya kita maiuwi? Sige na, sige na. Sige na, sige na. Mahimo naman yan. Mahawak naman naman. Di na kita. Do I have the floor now? Yes. Okay. Now it's my floor. First of all, I'd like to congratulate everybody who participated. You did a very good job. I was there standing by my chair because I could not see the performance. So sorry if I mess up the white thing over the chair. Okay. Now, go ahead. Where do we start? Okay. Palakpakan po natin ang Casino Filipino Bacolod. Palakpakan po natin ang pagcor management. Mabuhay rin po sila. Hindi na po natin patatagalin. I will be announcing our third place winner goes to the group that performed the Black Eyed Peas Security Department. Our third place winner, Security Department. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me announce the second place winner with an average score of 90.85. Our second place winner is the group who performed the Spice Girls from the gaming department. Right, for our grand prize. Our champion, in celebration of Casino Filipino Bacolod's 32nd anniversary, our grand prize winner, garnering an average score of 91.5. Our winner, alam ko na kung bakit, the Pussycat Dolls from the Slot Machine Department! Thank you.
This has been another presentation of Transparency. Be with us again every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday at 8 p.m. Channel 32 and on Sunday at 12 noon Channel 40. Keep informed. Keep it here on Transparency, Sky Cable Bacolod. Thank you for watching. Happy viewing everyone.